Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for quarter 3 of 2022. This is for July, August, September. Let's see what is going on for you at this time. This is a mixture of these two decks, Good Tarot. You can't see the other one, the Shaman's Dream Oracle and the Sacred Shaman Oracle, or Mystical Shaman Oracle as well. But we're just going to see what is coming up for you. Looks good already, and so I like to see that much more, I wouldn't say like much more positive than other people's readings for this quarter, but I mean, it is positive, don't get me wrong, but it just, I don't know, I would say nicer energy overall going on here. You have this journey card. Everyone's on a journey right now. I feel like we're all kind of like waiting to step into something new. I feel like we have been for like the past 2 or 3 years, but it's like everybody is waiting for permission to step into their new vision for their life, basically, is how I see it. And I don't know, is it like, are we really not doing it? I would say no. I feel like it's part of the process. I think, everybody, like once one person does something crazy in a good way, I mean that in a good way, then I feel like more people will do it. But I feel like you're just on the journey here. You have the King of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Devil. The Chariot would definitely be the journey. Could be a Cancer coming in for you in love, by the way. You have the King and Queen of Cups right next to each other with the lovers here. Obviously, I feel like there's a lot of attraction. I feel like there could be a person coming in that you're very attracted to, both people in this situation. If you're not already in this situation, you have the Queen of Wands there. So I feel like there's a lot of attraction between you and someone else, divine counterpart. Could be, you have like pretty much everything here. Earth stands out to me. Could be a person who has Capricorn in their chart as well with the Devil, but could also be a Cancer. On top of that, I think the Chariot is just talking about the journey. I feel like there's some victories that are coming in for you here. You have the King of Pentacles. I kind of feel like this is the thing that is motivating you at this time here, Scorpio, the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles can be a little bit boring. It can be like the energy can be too much the same. He is the card of convention, which is like the way things have always been done. I've been saying for like 3 years now that like pretty much the most boring thing that people can deal with right now is the things being the same way they've always been done. There's too much like innovation in the astrology. We have Neptune and Pisces. We have Pluto's going to be entering into an Aquarius by 2024 or whatever. There's so much that I could go on and on about. Uranus and Taurus even is very innovative, craves freedom, and also craves efficiency. And so I feel like a lot of those themes are going to be major themes for you specifically. Again, not everybody else gets this message. You get it. That you could be craving those themes, innovation, freedom, new ideas, new things, doing things differently, and also efficiency as well. It's like if you're doing things at work that don't make sense, then you could be saying to yourself, like, I need to find another job. I need to find something different. I keep telling people we had Saturn in Capricorn. We have Pluto retrograde in Capricorn right now. And I think that we are in this, season, or whatever you want to call it, of the breakdown of structure. But we're talking about unnecessary structure here. If you have a job, for example, I always think of like jobs that require a lot of paperwork for no reason, just because it's busy work. Those types of things are going to be going away under this influence. If they don't go away, by the way, like let's say you have a boss who's like, no, we have to do 19,000 pieces of paper for every single order we submit or something like that, then you'll probably quit and probably look for something that's much more efficient, right? Like I said, the universe, I believe, over the next several years, really, we're being pushed towards more efficiency in a good way. This is a good thing to make everybody's life easier. This is going to be just a positive thing in general. You have the Devil. Again, the Devil is a card of like toxic energy, but when you think about it, these two people are bound to that Devil. Those chains that are around their neck are meant to look very loose. It's meant to look like they could just lift those chains off their necks and be set free, which they can be. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you have the opportunity to be set free from anything that has been kind of like holding you back for too long with that energy. Anything that's not efficient. This could also be a relationship as well. It's like, there are relationships that aren't efficient. I'm sure you've all been in one. We all have, right? You have the Queen of Wands next. I get a very fiery energy off this Queen of Wands. Again, if there's love coming in for you, I feel like it's a person that you are very, like a lot of attraction. I always get a lot of attraction on the Queen of Wands, but I get like more than just that. So I feel like you could be really attracted to a person and vice versa. I feel like you're both attracted to each other on like a very deep level, in multiple levels, mentally, physically, you know, everything. So this could be a very attractive relationship coming in for you. If this is not, I also feel actually, even if it is a relationship, I feel like a lot of you could be attracted to something you're working on. If we go this way, Devil, King of Cups to this Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles is just something you give energy to. And it's also, I like to look at the Eight of Pentacles as material success on the horizon, meaning like money or material goods coming in the future. But it could just be a result that you get that's coming in the future. So that makes sense to me as well. You have the Lovers, the King of Cups, and the Temperance card here. This, to me, I feel like the Temperance card is just saying that, we're going to talk more about this in just a second, but I feel like it's like saying that this person, if this is love coming in for you, I feel like it's a complete, 180, something completely different than what you've experienced in the past. I do feel like you're being guided towards something. I am getting a weird message here, I'm not going to lie. I feel like you're being guided towards something, but you can't, it's like I can't see it. It's like I feel like I'm missing details. I feel like I'm missing information. This is outside of love. The Lovers can represent being at a crossroads. Intuitively, I can't see past a certain point is what I feel on this Lovers. I feel like you feel like this, like maybe you're trying to make a decision and it's like you can't see what's on the other side of making the decision, right? And, I think that's always true. Like in life, we can't really see what's on the other side. But let me just give you an example. It's like there have been times in my life, and I'm sure you've had similar experiences, where I've kind of just known that I was going to do something. Like I just knew it. I just kind of felt it. Then there are other times where it's not so clear, where I'm like, oh my God, is this, going to work out? Is this business going to work out? Is this move going to work out, right? And I kind of get more of that, not really seeing what's on the other side. Here's the thing with the Lovers, is that this is your higher self angel right above you here. And so I feel, really, I feel like you're being guided towards something. And if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling like you're making a change right now, maybe you're changing jobs or whatever it is, I feel like you need to know that you're going in the right direction, even if you can't see what's on the other side. With the King of Cups, I feel that there's love coming in for you. I feel like this could be a person that's coming in for you here. And, I don't know. I could be a water sign. Absolutely. You have a lot of water here. But I always say general reading, take it how it resonates. Here's the interesting thing about the King of Cups. He has this boat that's behind him right there above my finger. That boat represents not being able to see the other side, believe it or not. The boat on the King of Cups represents like uncharted seas, going somewhere where you don't really know where you're going, just getting in the boat and going anyway. So I feel for a lot of you, this journey you could be on is a journey with this, first card, where maybe you don't really know where it's going, but you're kind of like a trailblazer, you're kind of an explorer. And you have the Temperance card. I feel like you're learning the power of you being able to turn, anything into something else. Temperance is a card of alchemy, card of turning one thing into another. It's also a card of turning, a negative into a positive, could turn a positive into a negative with the Temperance card. But I kind of see this as something that you're more learning right now, Scorpio. Next, you have this Cosmic Womb card. It says the Divine Feminine on it. You also have the Queen of Cups, kind of like the Divine Feminine, the card of the Mother in the reading. So very interesting. Like I was saying, I feel that pretty much everyone is waiting for this birthing moment, I did an interview with a Leo King a while ago, and we were talking about how, I think his analogy is perfect. He says it's like everybody's waiting, like, in a theater, waiting to go in to see a movie that is their life, but it's like they're not going in. They're like waiting for permission. They're waiting for someone to say like, hey, come inside and watch the movie, right? It's like everybody's waiting for something, or they're like waiting for the curtain to drop. They're waiting to be birthed with this card. The thing is that, like, I feel like this is the birthing process in a lot of ways for you. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Justice card. Justice card just says try. By the way, if you're trying something new, if you're starting business, looking for a new career, Justice always reminds me to kind of like put a little energy into something. Like if you're afraid of dating, for example, it says, well, just why not try it a little bit? If it works, keep doing it. Justice is cause and effect. It says put a little energy in. If the scale tilts in your favor, keep moving forward. If it doesn't, stop. And that's kind of what I get here. I do also get a lot of karmic correction here. So I do feel that if you had anything toxic with the devil over here in the past, this could be karmic correction. I kind of feel like this is your energy. It's funny, I have always read the Queen of Cups as Scorpio. I know that most readers read her as Cancer, but I always read her as Scorpio. That's what I feel intuitively anyway. And, I kind of feel like this is your energy. Doesn't matter what gender you are. I don't attach gender to my cards. I feel like this is just you showing up in the reading. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles to me can represent direct results. It can say that you're doing work, you're putting work into something, and you're getting a result. So it's like, pretty straightforward. I would say that anything you're working on over the next 3 months, it's like if it's meant for you, it's just going to work. You're going to put the work in, you're going to get a result. If you don't get a result, I kind of feel that that card is saying like that's a clue that you should try something else or you should make some changes. Let's see here. With the King of Pentacles, you have the Ten of Pentacles, love it. See, this makes sense to me. I feel a lot of people are working towards this mostly because of Uranus and Taurus. Like I was saying, Uranus and Taurus has a lot to do with our values. You've probably heard me. I've been talking about this for like 3 years, so I'm sure you're all sick of hearing it. But what I would say here is it has a lot to do with our values and the things that we value. We all value something differently. Not everybody wants the same things out of life. Ten of Pentacles is kind of like the tree of life. I look at it as everything you want, in your life. Could be, making money, having a family. Could be just having a career. Could be making $10 million. It could be making no money at all, living, in a tiny house or something like that, right? We all want different things. Nothing is right or wrong, right? It's what's right for you is the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel a lot of you are kind of more focused on that vision. Like, how can I have my Ten of Pentacles, which is, again, whatever is right for you. With the Chariot, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, card of curiosity. Page of Swords has been coming up a lot during these next 3 months. Excuse me, sorry. The COVID creeps up on me every once in a while. But anyway, the Page of Swords, I feel, is kind of like this curiosity. I kind of feel there could be a lot of just like moments where you become curious about something. Could be anything, like learning something new, maybe become curious about a business or a new hobby. I would look into those things. To me, it seems like the universe is kind of sprinkling opportunities along our way, and I would just look into those things. I am getting children here, by the way. Some of you could be having children or hoping to have children. With the Devil, you have the Temperance card. Again, I feel you have the opportunity to change anything toxic in your life or to heal anything toxic in your life. So I feel it would be a good time to do that. With the Lovers, you have the Emperor. For some reason, I thought you had the Empress, but you don't. So you have the Emperor here. Could be an Emperor type person coming in for you. Someone like a leader, very driven, very hardworking. Again, gender doesn't matter. Someone who probably has more than enough energy. Again, putting gender aside, I look at the Emperor as a person who can come into your life, and the Emperor has water behind him. It's very hard to see, but he has water kind of flowing behind him here. And in the tarot, that water flows down to the Empress. So it kind of like he gives energy to the Empress. And I feel like you could be getting with a person who has like an abundance of energy. They just like kind of flow with energy, and that might be something that stands out to you. It might be a person who's very active. Could be a person, but again, it could be a person where it's like they do their own thing and they have enough energy to give to you, right? So it could be that type of person that's coming in. It's kind of weird because I almost never say that, and that's what's kind of jumping out at me on the Emperor. With the King of Cups, you show up here as the Death card. So I feel like whenever you show up as your center card, it puts you in a position of power and strength, and you're showing up as yourself. So love it. With the Temperance card, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You do have the King of Pentacles here, Divine Counterparts. Queen of Pentacles, she's like, to me, she's a card of resourcefulness. She's like super focused on the resources that she has at her disposal. This might not be financial resources. These could be, it could be any type of resource. Her time, it could be people in her life that owe her favors. It could be maybe she has some things that she could sell to get resources. She is truly resourceful. And I do feel that will be very beneficial for you at this time. It's like if you're looking for money, you might have a hidden talent, gift, skill, or ability that could make you money on the side. I feel like it's a great time for side hustles. I feel like it's a great time for, looking for things to sell. Maybe you have something in your attic or whatever. So if you need money, it might be a good time for that. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands. Again, very attractive at this time. I would also say if you are attracted to something like a business, an idea with that Eight of Pentacles, I think it's time to get to work. Eight of Pentacles is saying, it's time to get to work. Queen of Wands, she's bold, assertive, she goes for what she wants and she doesn't stop. So if you have that type of attitude towards like a business, like I said, or something you want to do, I feel like you'll be very successful. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Six of Swords. Improvements. I do get this like background energy of healing here. Some of you could be going through healing, but for the most part, I feel like you're moving on to calmer shores with that Six of Swords. And with the Justice card, you have the Six of Wands. Love it. Six of Wands is a card of excellence, card of success. It is a card of kind of being cheered on as well. I just want to see, this is good, don't get me wrong, but I just want to say, can we get a final outcome here? You have the Six of Pentacles. In a lot of ways, this reading is like a return to balance. We have the Justice card here, and and we also have the Temperance card twice, which is major balance. So it looks to me like a lot of you could be balancing your life out. Middle row, you have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is the adventure. Again, Five of Wands can be conflict and competition, but as I always say, to me, the Five of Wands is a card I call Indiana Jones. To me, it represents like going on some sort of crazy adventure to find treasure, right? It's like, yeah, there are going to be some ups and downs. There are going to be some, crazy things that happen, but eventually you'll get your treasure. And bottom row, you have the King of Pentacles. It's almost like a return to the beginning is like the words that I'm getting here. And I don't mean you're returning to like your past. I feel like you're returning to your original idea for your life, the Ten of Pentacles. So can't beat that. I love it. This looks amazing, Scorpio. Definitely a lot of good stuff. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.